Make sure you go get this new No Days Off dad hat from Leisurewear. Go to leisurewear.com or at leisurewear on Instagram. The link's in the bio. Take no days off, man. You want to go rest, go rest. You want to pick a day to, have some fun, go on vacation, that's cool too. But don't take no days off from being yourself. Don't take no days off from being a father. Don't take no days off from being a mother. Don't take no days off from being a doctor or just being true to who you are. Because the more days you stay at it, the more you increase it. But getting straight to what I wanted to speak to you guys about is fear. F-E-A-R. False evidence appearing real. And I came across this there's a lot of people a few people I heard speak on this, but I was reading a book called Conversations with God by a man named Neil Donald Walsch, trilogy, and there's a fourth one out called Rise of the Speech, Awaken the Species. Check it out. But it's false evidence appearing real. So when you have that feeling in your heart, or that feeling in your stomach, or it's covered, encompassing your body, and you're like, man, I feel that sense of fear comes in, and you're like, damn, I ain't doing that. I can't do it. I'm not gonna try to do it. That's crazy. And you don't even know if it's gonna work or not. And what's even more crazy, or whatever they want to call it, is that you go through these schoolings and these practices to be able to do what it is you desire to do, or to get what you're trying to get. And then when the opportunity comes, you don't go for it. You get scared. You get spooked. You let the fear seep inside of you. You create all this evidence, use all this information to make yourself believe that, this isn't it for me. And when you do that, you lose. You fucking lose. Everything can be accomplished. Anything is possible. Literally anything is possible within the human vehicle. But it's possible. But when you put this thought in your head, this notion in your head that it might not work, the universe in turn will create that situation where it might not. So now you have to work 10 times harder instead of just being able just to work the way instead of you just having to do A, B, C, and D, now you have to go all the way to Z. And going through that whole process of trying now to rebuild this courage inside of you to make this work, or put yourself in the shoes and go march down the street. Like, you don't have to do that. But you gotta stop fearing, man. And you gotta stop believing what everyone else is saying. You gotta stop believing what everyone else is doing. I look at life every day and I see people get in their cars and they're driving. Everyone fears dying, but they still got enough courage to get in that car and drive to their job. You find something, wherever it is, that lets you know, what, the risk is worth it. People die every day in car accidents, but me driving to this job, me driving to get my kid, the risk is worth it. So you gotta find something that's worth it. That will block that fear out so fast before you blink your eye. Like, you know what? The risk is worth it. The gain is worth it. The building of the company is worth it. There's so many times these cats get to the plate and it's time to swing and they don't swing. They hesitate. They get scared. But they've been training. You've been trained your whole life, or you've been training for a long period of time to be able to do what it is you're trying to do, and on the level of greatness. But when you fear, you can't perform like that. Your stomach, you get all queasy. You might get a little nauseous. You want to start throwing up, and it doesn't work out for you. It's like you think that boogeyman's under the bed. You think boogeyman's under the bed. I don't want to look. I'm scared. Because someone said the boogeyman supposed to be under the bed. Whoever came up with that crazy story. You should get your ass whooped. But anyways, though, that's irrelevant. But then you finally look one day. You notice that there's nothing under your bed. There's nothing in your closet. It's these thoughts that you are projecting in your mind, making you believe this thing is real. And it's not real at all, man. It's nowhere close to being real. It never has been real. Never will be real. But if you think it's real, it's gonna be that until you get the courage to investigate it. So this was nothing big. Like I said, it's fear, man. Fearing, is the worst thing that ever happened, I believe, to mankind. But courage is also, I believe, is the opposite to that. People may, say different, but it is what it is. Have the courage to conquer that fear. Have the courage to beat that fear. Have the courage to overcome it. Have the courage. You could be a coward, but you got the courage, man. You'll walk across that fire. You'll walk through that fire, and you'll get what you're looking for, man. False evidence appearing real. And this subject covers pretty much everything in life. Everything in life. Just look at your life right now and ask yourself, what do I think is real and it's really not that at all? What is it I think I can do? And why I can't do it? Like, what's the real reason why I can't do it? And you're gonna figure out that there's really no reason why you can't do something. There's really no reason why you should be fearing this. Because you're gonna get embarrassed? We all get embarrassed. Everyone gets embarrassed. You get embarrassed anyways. Even if someone doesn't tell you, they're probably laughing behind your back. The embarrassment's already happening. In your face or behind your back. It's happening. You can't dodge that. Losing, taking losses, that's gonna happen. You can't dodge that. Winning, you can't dodge that. Draws, you can't dodge that. Messing up, you can't dodge that. All that's gonna happen. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal, man? There's not. There's none. There's no big deal. It's just one deal. And that's however you choose to go about it. And I suggest you go without fear. When I see fear, let me say this too before I get to where I gotta go. I see fear as this dark woman, beautiful face, and every time she comes up to me, she gives me that feeling. And she's like, you got two options. You got two options, Heru. You have one option, and you can see me, and when I come, I'm gonna feel you in this experience that you're having, and you're gonna get scared and you can run from me. But just know you're always gonna have to run from me. You're never gonna be able to not stop running. You're always gonna run from me. Every time you turn around, I'm right there. I don't care if you run 10,000 miles, I'm right there. Then she says, on the other hand, this hand, you can go ahead and just engage in this experience with me. And know that on the other side of this experience, I have nothing more but abundance for you. Go through me. Don't be scared of me. Don't fear me. I'm here to help you. People lied to you and told me that I'm horrible and I'm this ugly creature or this ugly thing and that you should be scared of me. But I'm really nothing more but that thing that's going to help you reach that life and that mindset of abundance. See, when you feel that feeling of fear, you can transmute that energy into a positive energy, into a power, and knock yourself through that brick wall, man. Stop fearing. False evidence appearing real. Get over it. Let it go. Have a great day. You already know. Check me out, my other videos. I'm trying to reach out to you guys the same way everyone else reached out to me. It's very important that we continue on building each other. These are the times right now. Times of entrepreneurs. Time for for the growth of an individual who's looking to become a better at whatever it is you're trying to do. Personal growth and development. Shout out to Napoleon Hill Foundation. Peace.